All right, all you early crew out there, I see you. I see you lurking out there, talking, dropping those rad emotes, resubscribing to the channel. I see you guys. What do you guys think? We got about 1 minute left before we go live. Should we go live? Should we kick off that intro in a minute here? What do you guys think? Could be fun, Katie. All right, all right. Wolf's Blood, you're fired, by the way. I don't judge what people do in their free time, but you don't have to share it with me. Mikes and Monsters, welcome on in. We got so many good peoples in here tonight. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop a follow. And we're about to get things going and kick off that intro for Nexus Zero, guys. Everybody, what is going on? It's Monday night. What is this, the third week in a row? Is this the third week?
Don't jinx it.
3 weeks in a row, lads. This is unprecedented. We might even do a whole month. Oh, whoa.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Whoa. If the show comes out and sees its shadow, then we don't have it for a couple weeks.
I gotta be honest with you guys too. I was really worried because I've been working on something all day. I had a system down all day yesterday, and I've been working on it today. And I got a call 20 minutes before the show, 20 minutes before we send the call out and get together. And I was like, please, please, please. And I talked him into finishing off till tomorrow. So that works.
Good. Well, guys, you can unlock hyperscape emojis if you go and give subs in the stream.
Oh my god!
You know you want them hyperscape emojis, don't you?
look at Gamer Mom Luna's comment.
I don't wanna.
Oh, for crying out loud.
System of
Oh, good job, Luna.
I have an emoji for this, and it is.
You have a facepalm emoji because I need one. That's the only reason I want a partner, because I want like 10 more emojis so I can facepalm in like 15 different ways.
My man, you'll get there and then you'll want more emojis, and you're like, oh god, but if I get this many subs, I can get more emojis. I think it's my state where like I'm trying to claw for ridiculous amounts. Just not gonna happen anytime soon.
So, for those of you who don't know, who haven't been around this week, I got some news for y'all.
Ooh.
look at Jesse.
I am ready for the news.
So last Wednesday, I may have given a ring to somebody.
I said yes. Everyone just stop worrying about it. We already have a date. It's fine.
Oh, congratulations.
So yes, I've been with Mrs. Nerd for a little over, actually, it'll be 6 years this year in September, and I asked her to marry me, and she said yes. And
what took you so long? 6 years?
Come
on, man.
I wanted to be sure after the first one didn't take.
Fair play.
Fair.
He 1000% has a point.
I was gonna say, like, my wife and I were dating for 4 years before we decided to get married, but we also weren't planning on getting married until 6 years after we started dating.
Right.
It just so happened that my parents offered to pay for the entire wedding at 3 years because my grandmother was not doing so well and she wanted to see us get
Yeah, I
married.
get
So
that.
we're like,
I get
"Yeah,
that.
why not?" So I understand that. I understand the long courtship. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
Loken,
so
don't be so
think,
judgy.
think about it. Think about it.
Judgy.
Think about it like this, right? If it's meant to be, you're gonna be together anyway. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
right? So we started talking about things, and we're kicking around we just want a small wedding. We want like a big old barbecue potluck, like friends,
What should
bring
end
food.
up being one of these massive, like,
No.
huge Bollywood style weddings, just
No.
thousands of people and
We need elephants.
Either that, we're
Oh,
either
yeah.
doing that or we're doing a destination wedding sometime, and then obviously not this year because social distancing. So it'll be next year sometime, and hopefully the pandemic will be over and we'll be able to have some shred of normalcy. So we're thinking about, like I said, either a smaller thing and like
I'm expecting an invite and a plane ticket, thank you.
and a plane ticket. Your gift for my wedding is coming to see me, allowing me to pay for you to come.
there it is.
That's
Okay?
the gift. Yeah.
That must be it. Must be a European thing.
So, Mike, I got a formal request.
Mm-hmm.
Officiating your wedding, Father Davdathos with a shotgun preacher.
Oh my God, he could do it too. That's so funny.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That would be hilarious.
My God, I got 3 people that have offered already, but I want to make that happen, just for the memes.
You
Oh Lord.
You get a
Just for
twin
the
barrel.
memes,
You-
guys. Just
Yeah.
straight for the memes. I'm gonna text right now and say we have a quest. So I'm gonna ask you guys how you're doing. Just you, Ants, how you doing tonight?
Doing good, doing great, doing grand. Had a nice, fun-filled weekend of trying to pick out paint colors, and that's about it, really.
Did you guys close?
ne-
No, you didn't close yet.
No, we're coming up in about 10 days, but I'm like neck deep in writing, and it's all going well, doing good, feeling good. So it's gonna be a good stream. I mean, what? I'm getting that that good stream feeling before it even starts. You know what I mean? Like I just have that good old warm and fuzzy feeling.
For them, for good vibes.
Mm-hmm. So
Did
it's
you-
gonna be extra Jesse today.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna ride a hyena, goddammit.
Ride a hyena.
I don't even know how to. We're gonna have to
Instead
look.
of
That,
jump,
we're gonna
it's
have
not
to
gonna
look
be jump
that
the
up.
shark.
Yeah.
It's gonna be ride the hyena.
We're gonna have to look
That's
up
my
how to have
T-shirt.
it. I think-
Ride the hyena.
Ride the hyena. That has so many meanings too.
Exactly.
I.
You're welcome.
I look at multiple levels.
Oh my God.
David Greyson, how are you doing tonight, sir?
I am doing just fabulously. I had an interesting weekend, not gonna lie. Yeah, I actually took a day off for once, which was out weird for me. I actually took that's the Saturday off. Yes, I know.
Mental
an
health
entire
day.
of not doing content creation. I didn't know what to do with myself. And Sunday, I ended up having a huge heart-to-heart with the community about hopes and dreams, which was really awkward and weird, but it was kind of needed. But yeah, no, I'm doing fine. I'm not doing too badly at all. Played Flight Sim today. It was great. Oh my gosh, guys, you need to get that if you have the opportunity.
I'm a flight guy, so
It's great. It's so beautiful.
Did you
So
use
beautiful.
did you use a HOTAS or?
Yeah, I used the HOTAS for it. I got my Xperia 2 out and broke out the joystick, all that business. It picked it up immediately. Fantastic game. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely
The
gorgeous.
only thing I would make that game better is if it supported VR.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that
yeah.
would be perfect if I'm honest. I don't.
Soon.
Soon.
It'll probably be soon, let's be honest.
Like
Yeah,
it.
it's actually out now, so go download and grab. It's
I-
excellent.
I will. Anton Varikov, how you doing today?
I'm a bit sore and tired. That tends to happen when you carry a couch up 4 flights of stairs.
Pivot!
Yeah,
Pivot.
Pivot!
yeah. There was a lot of that, and a lot of us just standing there figuring, how's this gonna work? But yeah,
If
after
you-
like 2 hours. It was also a sofa bed, so there was a lot of metal inside of it.
Ew.
But we got there.
If you push hard
Got
enough, you can get through almost anything.
Just about. We almost got through the window, but managed. Yeah, good to be here. Always good to be here on a Monday, 3 weeks in a row. I don't think we've had that. I was actually looking at the records. We haven't had that for as long as I've been recording it, so
Okay.
it's been a while since we've had this many weeks in a row.
Good. Well, here's to more.
Indeed.
Dr. James Dunn.
The doctor is in.
I feel awkward. I kind of feel awkward right now.
I
Mike, I
think
need a
it's bad.
shower. I'll be
Yeah, I was
back.
gonna say like, it's just like I need to change.
I'll be no
Personally, I'm doing okay. I'm in that weird stage where like all of the paperwork has been submitted for the underwriter, and we're filling out tax and like credit like
Everything.
forms.
They're
like,
invading your life right now.
yeah, they're basically looking at my third cousin twice removed, make sure they didn't, submit the Taliban, that kind of we're at that kind of stage of like everything. But we're still 2 weeks away from moving, from closing and moving. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of hurry up and wait kind of situation.
Did you overlap by a month on the where you're currently living in the place you're moving into, or like?
Yeah, luckily, my wife works for the place that the apartment company in the apartments that we currently work for are
Okay.
currently living. So we were able to negotiate to get like 5 days between
Yeah.
the closing and then actual moving into the apartment. So
Awesome.
and luckily it's on a Tuesday, so I will still be able to make it for this.
Good.
Hooray.
What actually
So-
once we, because we have a date coming up that we're not going to be able to have it. We know ahead of time. Anton has to take the day off. Was that September 14th? Is that the day?
Yes, that Monday.
Okay, yeah, mine's on the my closing's on the 1st, so it
Okay.
won't be it'd be I can still make it, so we'll be fine.
Okay, we're good. All right, so we're missing one. So, all right, Zero. What's going on with you, man?
Just chilling, man. It's been an interesting weekend. A lot of ups and downs. It was my son's 3rd birthday yesterday.
Ooh.
Well, birthday party,
Aw.
I'm sorry. And it's his official birthday tomorrow, so I'm kind of, a little melancholy about it, but really excited for him. Hoping that he has a great birthday. A little bit of working out, little stuff around the house, and taking care of Mama Dukes and having a good time, and looking forward to tonight and hanging out with everybody and rolling some dice and getting into the Nexus. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
I think I know what you mean.
Sorry, I got distracted by chat. Somebody showed up as it in a
Very
while. So what do you guys think? We left off with a random encounter from now who was it? Was it Great Wolf or Nate Knifespit? I'm trying to remember who. I'm a bad person.
Was
I
Nate?
say from both of them
It was.
in spirit.
So chat, what
God,
Oh my goodness.
Luna.
So what,
Oh,
what
God.
chat? What I'm hearing from my cast here is that they are not scared of you all, and they think you're a bunch of wimps.
For the record,
Oh,
we
now.
didn't say that.
Let's not get hasty.
I think
If I
said
redeem
that.
Oh,
Chat, the doctor loves you.
Luna.
I'm just saying.
Luna says, "Dude, I have over 100k points.
yeah, she can outbid me no matter what.
I gotta use them somewhere. I'm on all the other shows." She says.
She
So
has a valid point.
let's see. 10 random encounters.
Oh my God.
And that's
It's
not
just
counting if anybody else doesn't jump in. So.
We just have it's like the tower, but we're at the top of it, and we have to defend against roaming hordes of hyenas that are trying to make their way up the building.
You're not riding
like,
a
I
hyena.
scream. But it'd be so much fun.
Listen,
You're
It'd be
not
like
riding a
You're not-
hyena.
it could be like it could be like the Helm's Deep, where they ride out along the bridge into the war, but you like instead of riding a horse, you ride the hyena through the orcs.
like a warg rider.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Go, Mike, why are you encouraging this?
Turn to
I
the
mean,
east.
shit. I encourage imagination.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I realize there's no alignments in this, but Jesse is definitely chaotic good, or chaotic neutral at
Absolutely.
least. Yeah, or chaotic neutral at least.
It's chaotic.
Carry the
Even
two.
he doesn't know what he's doing.
Carry the two. And yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
All right, it's about that time, guys.
Did we get that roll going?
Yeah.
Okay, David rolled a 19, so he's not doing the recap.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh.
Yes.
Also, can I say,
Oh no, that's
nice
a
and
5,
smooth
not a
today.
2.
It's all
Ric
nice
Flair.
and smooth
Woo.
today.
Okay.
Wow.
Jesse
I
got a
rolled a
6.
2.
Got-
James Dunn with a 2.
Yeah. James, Dr. James Dunn, folks. I think we should change your name in the game to put a doctor ahead of it. Yeah.
It's a doctor in front of it. All right. I'm going to do a recap as Dr. James Dunn. So you get to see a little bit of a little peek into Dr. James Dunn's mind in terms of who the hero and villains are in this story. So last time we interrogated the foul man who decided to harm just a poor innocent old woman in the apartments that we live in, and managed to get him to convince him that he would take us down to this meetup of the various redcoats outside of was it Samurai Pizza?
Samurai Pizza, yeah.
Samurai Pizza.
Yep.
So we show up there with him. Jesse, being the
most qualified person in the group.
Being the most qualified crackhead in the group.
Thank you.
Be in a bunch of crackheads. We decided that it was my idea, Dr. James Dunn, brilliant tactical plan, to have him go in with the man and have a fake bomb strapped to him, made by ever violent David.
The ever violent David.
While there, our silent, crazy, borderline psychopath of a sniper decided that he was going to listen. You get James's mind. Take it or leave it. Set up across the way. We observed the situation. They came into the pizza place. They shook down these foul heathens. Shook down this poor old woman's place, and Jesse kind of played along. And when things started going into place, our resident expert technical wizard was able to hack into a system using under the sewer system to find a secret sniper waiting and wait for us. So our resident possibly future serial killer managed to blow the brains out of this individual who was trying to sneak up on us. Meanwhile, David, the ever violent, decided to approach the pizza place on the advice of the wonderful tactical genius of James Dunn, and proceeded to dispatch one of these hooligans. And then Jesse, in a show of rare cogency, figured out what was going on and managed to finally do something with his gun, killing another one of the individuals before doing a expert parkour flip out of the pizza place and getting himself into cover. James Dunn, being the hero, had to rush in to try to protect his friend Jesse, from himself, let alone from the bullets that were whizzing out of the pizzeria. But when everything seemed to be going somewhat to plan, we heard a howl and heard some strange creatures approaching us in the streets of Boston.
You guys looked over and Jesse was on all fours screaming. So apparently, yeah, there's something going on with gifted subs, right? There's some kind of event going on with gifted subs.
Mm-hmm.
You get emojis for Hyperscape,
Really?
the brand new Ubisoft VR shooter. Oh yes.
Oh, ish.
And I got myself another emoji thanks to How I Nerd. I got a hype crate. Yeah, guys, I got a hype crate. What did you get?
I got a
Hyper Mayhem.
sub gifter
Hyper
badge.
Hyper law.
Hyper cheese.
You know, that's
Hype
perfect.
for
You know.
something.
Hyper something. So yeah, when we left off, oh wait, we have to do one thing really quick because I
want the tiger one.
Wow. Wow. David Greyson, we might have to put a tiger in the game for you.
If it's a cybernetic one that I can tame and use as my own, I will absolutely 110% be okay with this.
Well, if it's
Hey,
cybernetic,
reality, please.
Anton may be able to tame it for you.
Hey,
But
hey,
he'd probably
Loken.
keep it for himself, I would imagine, though.
I swear, if he keeps it for himself, he's going to get a gun to press to the back of his head quicker than you say Jack Robinson. Moving
He's
swift.
he's not so bad with a pistola himself, so.
Oh, that's great.
So tonight, guys, we are back for episode 15 of Neural Nexus Zero. The assault continues. About this time, I like to take a look and see what my staff has gathered up for bonuses for our players. If you are new to the channel, if you are a sub to the channel or you are a Patreon subscriber, you get a free bonus to help the cast or myself during the game. The way you use that is you let one of our moderators know who you would like your bonus to go to. In this game here, Neural Nexus Zero, what we do is you can give them a Benny. A Benny allows the player to reroll any skill check and a couple other little things like avoid damage, like those wounds that come through. So it's a great way to help your wonderful cast either to live through my onslaught or help me murder them. I'm going to let you be the choice, do the choice on that. Also, if you hang around, you come back and visit the channel, chat and channel, you can earn points to do the same kind of thing. So without further ado, let's get going on some of that stuff. All right, so who is supporting our group this week? Let's see. Benny to Anton from Nate. Oh, I got to do these live. That would help. Benny to Anton from Nate. Benny to Atomic from Kitty Machin.
Thank you, Kitty.
That would be Jesse Rains. I was like looking up there for Atomic and it wasn't there. Benny to Zero from Kitty Machin. Benny to David Greyson from the Big M145.
Gracias, señor.
A Benny to Zero from Elfie ×2. A Benny to Anton from Pirate X Core. Benny to Jesse from Wolf's Blood, and a Benny to James from Wolf's Blood. Let's see. Jesse Rains. Dr. James Dunn.
This story is,
Right. Benny to Zero from Gardener Girl, and a Benny to David Grayson from Gardener Girl. Let's see.
Thank you. Most appreciated.
And a Benny to Anton from Quaman. I would just like to point out there that I didn't get any Bennies this week, but so I will be using this random encounter to murder. So
You're doing good, chat.
Alrighty. You guys ready about ready to get this party started?
I am indeed.
All right, I'm going to share a map with you real quick before we share it with our community.
Ah, yes. This is where we were before.
Murder Alley. I like to affectionately call it the Pizza Alley or Murder Alley. You take your pick. Whatever you think is right.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Listen, it's only a little bit of murder, right?
Oh, a little
Only
bit.
a little.
Yeah, tiny bit of murder. It's
Only a
cool.
Are those all emotes? Look at Pirate X Core. It's time. Let's go.
Those are all emotes. Wow.
Is that 4 individual emotes? I think
Yeah,
so.
that's
Yeah.
4 individual emotes.
Wish
Who's-
I had 4 individual to waste like that.
Oh,
I don't know who those are. I don't know who's. Oh, but that's interesting.
Darkest? Or the Mr.
SAR is the
Dark, yeah.
prefix, but yeah, that's interesting. Gamer Mom has let's do this. Okay. Nexus initialization complete. When we last left our party, they had traveled to probably pizza shop to investigate the red coat presence in this area of Boston. after getting the information from Mrs. Katana after she had been so callously tossed through a door and interrogating the remaining thug that was doing it, they found out that the Redcoats would be having a meeting down at this pizza place today, and they decided to attend the meeting with Jesse Raines going in undercover with the captive Redcoat. When they got there, things escalated and people got murderized. And when we left off, the howls of creatures appeared, rang out from the night or the day, rang out from the day as these creatures appeared in Murder Alley. And with that, we're gonna go to the top of the order. It looks like it's gonna start with Dr. James Dunn.
First off, can I do a notice roll to see where that sound is coming from?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. That's a 5.
Yep, they are coming from on the other side of David Greyson. As you look out, I'm sorry, Dr. James Dunn. My apologies. As you look out, they look like they're on the far side of the pizza place. So they're on that far side of the street over there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can you see them? Just so I'm clear.
Yeah, I can see them.
Okay.
I can see them on the map. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any way I can try to climb the walls so I'm not gonna get eaten by these things?
Actually, it's funny you say that because that looks like it's like a mesh trellis, or you know what I mean? Like it looks like it's like a chain link fence or something like that. Yeah, give me athletics or what's the other one? Agility. Either agility or like an athletics.
I'll do agility then because I don't have athletics.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna Benny that because I got a 3.
Okay.
It's much
There
better.
you go.
9.
Very nice.
There we go. So James Dunn, Dr. James Dunn, you didn't go to medical school for 74 years to be called James. You climb to the top of the building. You actually scurry up there pretty quick, and I think that's from years and years of running away, pretty much. You know, let's be honest here.
Tactically retreating. Okay.
Tactically retreating. Okay.
There we go.
And you scream as you run up the chain link fence and make it to on the edge of the top of the building.
Okay. I point towards where the sound the sound's coming from and go, beasts, crazy things over there, and then I'm done.
Okay.
What am I?
I suppose I should give you a description of what the beasts were because you noticed them, Dr. James Dunn. So as when you look over and you notice these beasts, you notice they are definitely canine. They are definitely dogs at one point, but pustules mark their back, and even from here, a foul stench wafts over to you. And they have that. The patches of fur on them are like, have been burnt off, and the fur that does remain is extremely mangy, and they're not quite walking right. They're not, you know what I mean? They don't look right per se.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jesse Raines, you still remain shaken.
I'm gonna use a Benny to get rid of that shaken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I am not shaken. I'm trying to remember. So if I'm looking into the pizza place, is it still exactly how the image is in there?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So the guy that you shot is incapacitated. He's actually, funny enough, standing in a pool of blood right now. And the other guy is incapacitated as well. That's like in the front room by the window. So.
Okay, I'm gonna first thing. Do we all notice these dogs, or do we have to like roll to notice them?
Everybody give me a notice roll at once, I think. Y'all heard of, you heard of them, but
Jesse has an 11.
Zero's got a
apparently,
5.
apparently David doesn't know just because he has a 2.
I got a 5.
all right. So it looks like everybody but David Greyson has located the direction in which the beasts are approaching from.
Okay. First action, I'm gonna look at Davey and go, "The four-legged demons are real!" And then next action, I'm gonna shoot a shot. I'm gonna shoot a shot. Jesse's gonna shoot at the doggy demon, the north doggy demon over there.
The North Doggy Demon?
Yeah, the north one. The one by the 2 yellow thingies.
Rad.
It is a technical term. Shut up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm gonna Benny that because that was a 3 on my shooting. I'm gonna do that again. That's better. I'm gonna hit an 8.
So Jesse peeks over, looks at the animal, and lets fly with a bullet. It very accurately slams into the chest of the creature, and you guys are all amazed again at the fighting prowess of your junkie friend.
That's 9.
Oh, wow.
For a wound.
So as the bullet rips free of Jesse's gum, it slams into the chest of the beast, and the beast falls to the ground incapacitated.
Okay. Anyway. Ew, got one. And then I'm gonna
Actually,
bravely.
you know what? I'm gonna try.
No, no.
As a GM, I'm gonna use one of my bennies provided by the community, and I'm gonna try to soak that wound real quick.
You do that.
Where do I drop it?
On the wound itself, I believe.
On the
You
wound
drop
itself?
it on the combat tracker.
Okay.
Yeah, I
There's a
thought
soak
so.
option, I think.
Yeah.
That was not it.
It might be in the character profile themselves, because like.
Oh, I see now. I see now. I think. There we go. So that was unsuccessful. I rolled a 3. Let's try again. That was unsuccessful. I rolled a 2. That
That one
however, was successful with a 8 to soak that that wound.
Okay. Instead of that, just gonna go, "Davey, there's zombie dogs, save me!" And I'm gonna run behind Davey.
All right. So as the bullet rips through from his gun, it does slam into the chest of the creature. But in a weird, the dog kind of rolls with it and just like doesn't take as much damage as you think he should from it.
Yeah. And then that ends my turn.
Okay. Zero, it's your turn, sir. Zero.
Did it
I am
skip
gonna.
Anton?
Did it skip Anton?
No.
Yeah, because Anton
Did
was
it?
before 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Hold on. How do I bring it back? Can I? Here we go. I can just drag it back to your turn. Apparently, I didn't realize I could do that.
Oh,
Anton,
hey.
is your turn.
Well, I'm still in the sewers, so seeing all this commotion on the cameras, I'm gonna try and run out of there and run into the alley.
Sure.
I
Give
don't
me a.
know how much
You gonna
space I have for that.
So it's like 10 feet down, I would say, right? So 10 feet to the bottom of the sewer. So you would have to, that's 2 increments, or like 2/3 of an increment, right? We'll call that 2 spaces, just for easy use.
All right. I'm just wondering, like, yeah, just how much to actually get on the other map.
Oh,
Just so I
1,
need to know
2,
if I need to
3,
do my
4,
run.
5, 6, 7, 8. 7 or 8, right around there.
All right. Well, that's just outside my pace, so yeah, we'll do a run action. Click. Yep, sure.
Okay.
I roll a 3, so I have a total pace of 9 for the turn.
All right, and I'm gonna put you right there, and that would be at 7.
Cool. Let's move 2 spaces down, I think.
Why is
there.
it? I'm gonna blow up the size of your token because that's weird. Yeah, you can be like almost as far up as down as you want. You know what I mean? If you're coming from that area.
Okay, yeah, we'll just be running down the middle then.
Okay.
So that's probably where
Okay.
hole was. So we'll move 1 space forward, and then I'm gonna shoot my revolver. I'll say twice at the southernmost dog wolf.
Okay.
So first shot
Ooh.
is miss.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you coming in? Because you ran. Is that
I
why?
ran. I get a -2,
Yeah.
I believe, and then
And
a
2
multi-action
shots.
is also a -2.
Okay,
So then we're gonna roll again.
that's what I was.
What are the-
Okay.
What did the 4 hit though? Or am I missing something?
The 4 should be a hit. Yeah, it's just a straight shoot. It's just a shoot check. So you're
And multi-action 2. Oh, the medium range is another -2.
all right.
So
So
it's not adding on. So
so it is. You're
so
at a
it
2 right
subtracts
now.
-2 from the multi-action, -2 from the running, and then another -2 from medium range. So
Okay.
it's a
Got
2.
it.
For some reason, it does that afterwards, but okay. So we'll shoot again. Pew. A miss by quite a large margin, but
Yeah.
we've got some bennies, so let's see what we can do.
Oh,
Another near miss.
is that a
Try
2 as
again.
well? It's just not counting the other
Yep,
2.
that's another 2.
Okay.
And 4s. All right, I think we'll leave it there.
Okay. So Anton hears all the commotion and looks down at the. He's looking at the surveillance and from the node down in the sewer. Sees his friends engaged in battle. The crowd now screams in rage. He pops up out of the sewer, starts running down the street. As he's doing so, he draws his weapon and tries to take a shot at the creature, but down the dog down on the south side of the street, southwest side of the street. The bullet goes wide, and Zero, you're up.
Okay. Do I have access to aim at the southern dog wolf?
Yes, that's
from
what I was gonna
Mexico?
say. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna line up, and I'm guessing the dog doesn't see me or notice me. He's focused on everything on the ground.
Probably, yeah. I'd say that's safe to assume. Assume.
And I'm gonna set up my shot and take it on doggo number dos. And that'll be an 8 to hit.
That is a hit, sir.
All right.
So
Go ahead.
Zero reaches forward, adjusts the windage on the an elevation on his scope, peers down through the scope at the intended target down on the ground, looks down, sways a little bit, adjusts accordingly, and lets fly from his rifle.
For a wonderful 9 points of damage. Just wham with a
All right.
308.
All right. So as the bullet penetrates into the head of the creature, its head explodes and its body falls limply to the ground.
All right, and I am finished, but it's not letting me. Okay, there it goes. So there you go.
David Greyson.
Right, fairly simply, I will take my aim and fire at the one remaining dog, which is the one at the top, I believe. Yeah.
Correct.
Yep, that is indeed correct. Cool. So my actions are simple.
So if you wouldn't be able to shoot from right there because you'd be shooting through the wall. But
Oh, I apologize. In that
I know
case,
how
I
you
shall
can.
move-
You know how to do this.
Yep, I shall move out. Sorry, I apologize, and then shoot. So, do you want to roll again, or
No, you good.
okay? So yes, anyway, I've peeked out of cover, taken aim at the one remaining dog, shot and hit with a 5, and then for some damage, find that. Leave it as this, and we hit with a 9.
All right. So David Grayson lifts the gun to his chest, peeks out to the side, extends, pulls the trigger gracefully, and the bullet flies from the gun into the and rips into the side of the dog as it's like spinning around, trying to avoid all the gunfire. You know, the bullet goes in and comes out the other side, and it whimpers and falls to the ground.
With that, I will pull myself back into cover and just shake my head and just goes, "You'll never get anything like that in London. God, I hate the city."
Oh, I want to say something wrong. I'm gonna let it go. All right. So from inside the building, the guy, the big guy, you know, the guy grabs, runs out back real quick, disappears for a second, and comes back out from the back room with Miss Katarana's son in his hand, and puts his gun to his head and says, "You guys only have one chance of getting out of here with this kid alive. You better leave now, or his brains are gonna decorate the inside of this place." And,
Do I hear this as well?
everybody hears this. Yeah. Well, yeah. You would hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if I heard.
Oh no,
heard
no.
that,
You guys,
I would-
if you guys remember right, also, Jesse had open comms on his Nexus so that you guys could hear
yeah.
everything going on in there.
quickly and go, maybe we should tell them about the bomb on the kid.
You'll figure it out.
It might be a good negotiation tool at the very least.
I mean, you are a negotiator, so by all means, tell them about the bomb, not the child or the kid.
All right, then I don't know if we're still in actions, but essentially I would have shouted out, "Joke's on you, the kid we sent in there with you, he's got a bomb planted on him. So you're not, this whole situation isn't this kid's life; it's all of your lives. If you want to die, we just push the button."
So I'm trying to think how that would most likely have to be done on your turn. I'm thinking about it, but yeah, it's gonna probably have to be done on your turn because
Yeah, I figured that.
we're still fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I didn't know if this was like we've disengaged at this point, or
yeah,
is it-
no, yeah, I got you. No, so the other kid back there, the other punk, and I'm trying to. This one is incapacitated and bleeding out. Goes on to the next one. Okay, so the other guy behind the counter, he looks at. He's like, "Boss, don't worry, I got this. I'll shield you. I shield you." So he jumps over the counter, lands on the front. Let's see how well he jumps over the counter and lands on the front. He jumps over the counter and lands right in front of it with his weapon drawn. Moves up to about he's at the wall where the window's open, and he's looking around to see if he sees anybody that he could pop a shot at it, and he decides to stay right there. And that's gonna bring us to this guy who is dying, and from there it is that guy is dying as well.
Ooh.
Anton, you are up, and you have pulled a Joker.
Ooh.
Do you know what this means?
Vaguely.
So this means you can jump in anywhere in the initiative, and everybody on your team, I believe, gets a Benny, and I think that automatically. So, if you look in the chat, it says, "I'm sorry, it was a Joker."
Yep.
So when a player character pulls a Joker, all the PCs get a Benny. So everybody's got a free Benny from Anton. And Anton, you can either choose to go now, or you can jump in any spot in the order that you would like to go.
Yeah, I think I'll just hold it for now.
Okay. You let me know when you want to jump in.
Cool.
Dr. James Dunn.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is, how far is can I just like hop down without much of an issue, or would this be?
If you're gonna jump down, it's about 20 feet. So you got up there so well because you had an exploding roll, so I allowed you to get up there pretty quick.
Okay. I don't know if So what I'll do is I'd hop down. I climb down.
All right. Give me athletics.
I don't have an athletics.
Oh,
Can you
the
agility?
agility one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make it down fine.
You got it.
Oh,
You actually,
dude.
what you do is you jump down and you do superhero landing. You know, with your fist on the ground and your other arm thrown back, and you look around at your team and you're waiting for the impressment to roll off of them. So
it's terrible on the knees, but come on.
very well executed.
You'll get a single kind of like tap of a clap because I'm still holding the gun. Just like
Yeah.
that's it. That's all you're gonna get. Not just a shake of the head.
And I spend the rest of it to kind of move up that he can. I know that he can hear me inside. I'm gonna say, listen, what you don't know in there is that kid we sent in there, your boy who you knocked out, he has a bomb on him. So this isn't a situation of you dictating the rules. This is a situation of you talk with us, or you all turn into little piles of mush.
Give me a persuasion at +2.
Okay. A 7.
Let me see. Oh, wait, hold up. A bomb.
You can find it on this person. But if you touch it, it'll explode.
Hold on. You hear some rustling. And he goes, "Ah, shit." All right.
So just give us the kid and come with us,
Well,
and you'll live.
Who's to say you're not going to kill me the second you get the kid?
Why would we want to kill you?
He looks over at the bodies surrounding him.
They're just peons, not you. You're the big shot, right?
Hey, I'm still standing too. You gonna kill me?
Maybe.
No.
You're disposable.
We want you.
You broke up there, Paul. I'm sorry. You broke up there, James Dunn. Dr. James Dunn.
We want you alive. We'll take you dead, but we prefer you alive. Our employers would like that.
All right.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. So on his turn, he'll
I'll do
act. He's gonna act on
Yeah.
his turn. So
Eh.
I would have moved forward to there-ish, like right next to Jesse.
up by Jesse and David Greyson. Okay. Jesse Rains, it's your turn, sir.
Do I have any amount of time to like communicate with Mr. Dunn, or is it just like I have to act?
No, you can communicate. So, I mean, I'm gonna treat this just like I would do Pathfinder or D&D. If it's like blah 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 blah. So like
Yeah, I got you.
a sentence, a response, and then a response to that. That's what I think could typically happen within an action round.
I'm gonna look at Dr. Dunn as he walks up and be like, with my gun up, be like, do we care about the other guy?
I mean, I'd rather you not kill him, but I can't stop you.
I'll walk around to where, whoa, I don't know why I'm moving Davey. I'm gonna walk around to where I was before. I know, I'm sorry. I touched him in a bad spot. But I'm gonna walk around where I was before, and I'm just gonna like keep my gun trained on the people through the window. Basically, if they don't accept the plea deal, I'm gonna shoot the guy closest to me.
Okay. So if they don't, you would jump in then. Okay.
I'm just gonna take out the henchman, yeah, or I'm gonna do something, but yeah.
All right.
A show of force, but a show of restraint. You're not going in guns blazing.
Yeah, but I have an itchy trigger finger.
We know.
It's more the shakes than anything.
I was gonna
but
say,
yeah.
or your arms are itchy. One of the two. You know.
You know.
Listen. So, the guy yells out, and he goes, "Listen, I'm walking away from this, no matter what. You can have these guys, and I'll release the kid a couple streets over. But I'm walking out of here, and I ain't coming with you."
That's not the deal, buddy. Trust you can trust us, or we can kill you. You can kill the kid. He's not who we're here for. We're here for you.
You guys are standing right on the other side of that wall. You're gonna get it just as bad as I am.
Then we all go down in a blaze of glory.
So be it.
Bang! I'm shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That with a 10.
Oh, guys.
On the front.
David Greyson, you're gonna have to start taking lessons from Jesse Raines, and I
Oh,
know
no. I don't-
that's gonna hurt the ego a lot.
I don't want to die, so let's not poke the bear. And that's another 10 for damage.
Lessons. I have landed every shot so far. Thank you.
Yeah. This is the only time Jesse's done anything good. He's in a weird state of like where the highs and the low even out.
Oh, you're
moment of euphoria.
right at that perfect point of like a little bit more you're done, not and you know just that on not enough. Okay, you're
Yeah.
like right on that
Adren-
wave.
yeah.
You're like on the right there. Yeah, like right on the top of the right on the top of the triangle.
It's called the Balmer's Peak.
Yes,
That's what it's called.
yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's,
All right.
It's an actual technical term.
Yeah. So Jesse, you look over at David Greyson and just wink, and then reach around the corner, aim your weapon, and as soon as the guy starts mouthing off and says he's not going to comply, you let fly with a bullet. It rips into the gutter punk in front of you, and give me a percentage roll.
Going high. Hold on, I gotta reset my dice.
That was high.
Always high. Jesse always goes high.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 92.
Holy shit! I gave you a 10% chance and you did it. All right. So Jesse, you shot so well that as the bullet tears through the guy in front of you, it clips the guy in the back as well. So I'm gonna need a damage roll on both of them.
Okay, so it was a 10 on the first guy.
Okay, so he takes a wound. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And I'm not sure I was going to register the next one, but I guess that would make sense. So yeah, a 4.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna Benny that roll. I wanna get more damage. Bam.
Do it.
Don't want to kill him. We need to interrogate him.
Jesse doesn't know these things. Okay, fine. One better.
All right. So, from the thug's perspective, he sees Jesse pop around the corner and he lets fly with a bullet. And the gutter punk kid in the front, the red coat, takes it like full on in the chest. The bullet rips through him and clips the guy in the back enough to shake him and get him a little stirred up. So he is gonna so he's a little shook after seeing two of his friends inside here get murderized, and now this is the third one, and he is definitely he realizes what kind of predicamen's in, and he is not feeling so well about it, but he does have that bargaining chip in his hand. So let me apply this. Apply and apply. How is he bleeding out? That
I was
doesn't.
gonna say, how did that happen?
Interesting.
Did you do it on the wrong person?
No, the system already auto-generated. Let me make sure it didn't.
Did it think my 2 shakens made him incapacitated?
Well, 2
Like,
shakens become a wound, but
That's true. Yeah,
it
never
was
mind.
2 separate targets.
No, because he rolled it and re-rolled it.
Yeah.
So the thing may be thinking that he had a wound rather than 2 shakens.
That's right. So I removed the bleeding effect from him. We'll see how it looks next turn. So
Okay.
Zero, you're up.
So, how what kind of clothes did I scrounge up for doing this? Did I manage to get like an old bathrobe or like an old like soiled like blanket or something?
It was like a ripped open trench coat. You know what I mean? The pockets are all ripped. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Exactly what I wanted to hear, brother. Thank you. So I'm gonna quick dismount with my rifle and slip it into my like torn trench coat.
Yep.
And I'm gonna start taking like a walking advance with like a quick parkour move up and over the top and down.
Okay.
To kind of join Anton.
Anton is actually moved over to the primary map.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where I want to run over to.
Okay. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. There's that map. Where's the other map gone?
What kind of movement would I need to get all the way over there?
So you'd have to run, but if you want to think about it, you're behind this the current building. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say about 20 pace, 20 movement.
Because I'm on top, like inside the building, right? Can I?
Yeah,
just
but there's
vault
an alleyway that runs between this building and the building you're in.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I can't like vault through. I still got to make my way through the pathway.
Yeah, you'd have to come down, and I mean, you can always check for a back door, but if you were going to come around, you would have to come down the building, which is, I believe, was 2 stories, and then you'd have to get around the buildings this way.
Sure, I'll check for a back door first. I'll run that direction.
Alrighty, give me a notice roll, please.
Okey-dokey. That's a 5.
You do notice a back door on the which you think would probably lead into the pizza place.
It'll lead into the pizza place?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. All right, cool. Zero's gonna blow through that back door.
Okay, you gonna try and kick it down, or what are we trying to do?
What does the door look like? How like?
So if you want to think about it, it's like a typical crash bar door. It's got the it's a metal door. You think on the inside, it's got the crash bar to push out, and but it is a metal door set into a brick building.
So it's gonna be hard to blow through then. With my quote unquote security skill, my repair.
I mean,
Could
what's
I-
one thing you want to try first when you're trying to go through a door?
Let's see if it's unlocked first.
There you go. Door is not locked. Currently locked.
Fantastic. Blam, straight through.
Okay. So there is a you when you come through the door, it's a very cramped space. They're making the best room, best use of the space that they absolutely can. There's a pizza oven back there. Like it's like a conveyor belt, like pizza oven. Pretty,
Okay. Like a pizza Hut kind of deal?
yeah, with boxes on the end, and there's a small fridge and like a small walk-in. But I'm going to say, based on your movement, that's where you would probably end up at this point. So,
Can I roll pace for
well,
more max?
well, I'm being a little generous because you came down 2 stories and then came across the street
Oh, okay.
and through a door. Yeah. So,
Okay, I'm sorry.
no worries.
Yeah, then I'm good to go. If that's it. There we go.
Okay. And combat. So he is not having a good day. He is not having a good day. David Greyson, you are currently up.
Okay. The Cyberpunk in front of the bar, that one that Jesse shot, is he incapacitated or is he still up and mobile?
The one Jesse shot should be down.
Okay.
But you wouldn't be able to see. Well, you might be able to see him from the angle, depending on which way the body fell. Let me see why it didn't do it. I probably just didn't apply the damage. Oh, that's what probably happened. They both applied to the bigger guy rather than the punk. Nope. Here we go. All right. So he is incapacitated on the ground. So the body slumps down on the ground. If you do a quick one of these, you should be able to see the body.
All right, cool. So I would like to. So I'm assuming that Eddie still got the kid at gunpoint, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So I'd like to come around the to basically take aim at Eddie. And what's the process of me calling a shot to hit the gun hand?
So you would have to. There's modifiers based on which part of the body you're going for. If you wanted to study them for a round, that gives you a bonus. But if you look up on the top right, there is a plus minus button.
Yes.
So called shot hand is at a -4. Called shot head's a -4. Like an arm's at a -2.
I would like to come around, call shot on his gun hand, and the idea is to shoot the hand so he drops his gun.
Okay. So you'd be swinging at a -4 on that.
Okay. So I'm gonna put myself here, so I'm obviously can take aim at him.
Yep.
And the -4 is there. Let's take my.
I'm sorry.
shooting.
Look, I'm sorry, David Grayson. It's gonna be a -6 because he's standing behind the counter with cover. So.
Okay, this is going to be a heck of a shot.
Yep.
You can do it, Davey.
I believe. Heavens.
We believe in you.
I believe in the bennies.
Too. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be
Preach.
making this happen. We're going to make this happen. So that's a 0. So Benny numero uno. Of
No,
mini.
it's not Zero's turn. It's your turn.
Oh,
Boo.
very good.
Boo.
Boo. Right. Try again. That's a 4.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
That's
Wait.
a hit.
It's only a -4.
Wait,
So
it's
Oh,
Yeah, you need a
yeah.
-2.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My apologies.
No,
Let's
no
try
worries.
again with
yeah, your
another
target number
penny.
is 10. So
We're in the bennies, buddy. You got this.
Oh, we are burning the bennies, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to occur.
For anyone who doesn't know, he currently has 24.
Yeah, we can do this for a while. 2.
Nope.
3 8s
Yeah,
and no,
just
2 8s.
to speed this up, we can just say you need a target number of 10, and you can drop the benny directly onto the shooting, and they'll automatically reroll.
Oh, it will.
Yep.
Okay.
Until you get a 1.
So you get a 1.
Until you get a 1, and then it goes bad.
Oof, -3. That's disgusting. All right, so I can drop it physically on the shooting. Oh,
Yeah.
that didn't work. Never mind.
Oh, if you drop it on the shooting skill, it should automatically.
Yeah, you need to drop it on the little dice.
Oh,
There.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen. So I take aim with a pistol. I locate his hand, and I let fly with a bullet. And now let us roll for damage.
As the bullet rips free of the gun, skillfully navigating past the hostage, it impacts into the gun hand of the scoundrel for a wound.
For a wound, yep.
The scoundrel, aka me, is going to use a Benny to try and soak that wound. Let's try that again, folks. I rolled a 2.
That's it.
That's an 11, folks. So he is able to soak that roll. So as the does that remove the shaken status too?
No, just
No,
No,
he's
just the wound.
so as you know, as David Grayson leans over and lets fly with that bullet, it ricochets off the gun in the guy's hand, and he looks down and he's like, you know, a millimeter over, it would have taken his hand off, but and so he is currently shaken. Like literally shaking at this point, David Grayson.
So
Alright,
can
I would like to have take my turn at this point.
Okay. Well, okay.
Yeah, immediately after whatever you were gonna say.
Okay.
David?
David Grayson, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, can I shout, "You give up?" Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can I try and intimidate him to give up? Basically, give up. Or what? What would I need to make that a reality?
You could try to persuade him.
Okay, can I
but it'll be at a -2 because it's the second action this turn.
Okay,
And
that's no problem.
actually, so here's the problem we're trying to do with that now is your first turn would be at a -2 as well because you're doing two actions this time. So we would have to
Oh, don't worry
retro.
about it
Okay. Yep.
Don't worry about it. This is too complicated. I'll just take the shot and I'll leave that as the way I speak.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll remain where I am by this corner of this building. just
Okay.
Staring at him with a gun at
So
him.
Anton, can I drag it back to you? Oh, okay. I see what happened. Give me a second. It will not let me. I'm going to cycle it through so that goes to your turn, Anton.
I mean, I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. It doesn't have to actually like be on my turn for me to do stuff. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. What are you going to do?
I was just gonna run up a few paces and then just shoot bullets in his general vicinity, as opposed to like directly at him.
Okay, so just like into the store, like in his general
Yeah.
direction. Are you
So,
are you
okay.
purposely trying to miss him or?
Yeah, just not trying to like hit him with them.
Okay. Give me a basic
So-
attack roll.
6. Sure. That is a 5
Okay.
with a +2 for a 7.
What was gonna happen if you fumbled? Then there's a possibility you're gonna hit something. But you look in there and you look at the wall and you're like, and you let off a couple shots into the wall over
Yep.
by his head.
We'll just say my maximum of 3, and I'm thinking 344 is hitting the wall next to you is going to scare anyone.
Yeah, they don't call the gun the feculator for nothing. So
And that'll just be me,
okay.
because 3 shots would be my 3 actions, so.
All right, let's see how these guys make out. So Gutterpunk 2, the one that Jesse had just downed, dies from his wounds. And that brings us to Gutterpunk 3, which is in the back corner, and he is currently incapacitated. And then that brings us to 4, the gentleman on the roof, and he is incapacitated as well. Brings us to the top of the order, and David Greyson is up.
Ooh. Yeah, it still says dealing cards to me. Oh, okay. Right.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Now it's clunked through.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so having just put the fear of God into this Eddie fellow,
Yep.
with a shot that very nearly took his hand off, I'm going to sort of poker my head around and just going to very nonchalantly say, give up, yep. And
Give me a persuasion at a +2.
okay, I don't have that as a skill, I don't think, so I'm going to have to do that as just an unskilled, aren't I?
It would be unskilled, but you get it at +2, so I think you're breaking even at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to break even, sweet. Roll 4.
Let me see what his thing is. Whew. So, David, as you step forward and you look at him, and he is like, he's holding his weapon, but he's literally shaking it. He's shaking in his boots. And he goes, okay, but I can't go with you. They'll kill me.
At this point, I would like to step into the building with my gun now getting holstered because he's surrendered, and instead draw the stun baton and just say, like it or not, you're coming with us.
But they'll kill me, man. They'll kill my family, dude.
That does not matter to me in the slightest. I don't care for you or your family. All I care is my employer is satisfied.
So you tell me, you explain to me, what's the difference? I go with you and you kill me, or I, stay here and you kill me?
I have no desire to kill you. I will if needs be, but I have no desire to kill you.
But I'm
My
saying,
employer wants you alive.
But what I'm saying, man, is if I go with you, they're gonna kill me and my family. If I stay here, you're gonna kill me. So what choice do I have?
Maybe I'm sure we could work something out. My employer is rather powerful. Maybe you can give your family protection or something. I don't know. I'm going to shrug at this point. There seems to be your options are fairly limited, sir. So.
I mean, I'd speak up at some point and be like, we can negotiate.
All right, well, you stay
I'm not
there.
a particularly good negotiator.
So, okay. So we can be off initiative right now if you guys want to
okay.
open it up to the discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, you give me. He says we can negotiate. You saying we can't negotiate? What's the deal? What's the deal?
No, I'm not saying I can't negotiate. I'm just saying that there's a potential for it. I'm saying that at the end of the day, your options are extremely limited, and I would defer to my my friend here. I point in the general direction of Dr. James Dunn, who I'm sure is slow. Is coming toward us, you know, at a better pace.
Very carefully peeking out from the side, making sure no guns are being flashed, and then kind of stepping out into the into the pizzeria.
I'm gonna point to him at this point and say, "This is the gentleman you talk to with regards to negotiations. I'm the gentleman you talk to if you want to die." And at that point, I'll just put my gun away and lean against the wall, effectively, just kind of waiting to see how it plays out. I'll put myself
I point towards David. And I'm like, he's the one that will kill you. My other friend was the one who enjoyed beating you half to death and leaving you lingering and then killing you maybe in a week. So,
is this just when Xero like Kool-Aid man's through the back door?
Oh yeah, that one.
Fucking perfect.
Oh
yeah.
That's the rifle in the corner. I just robot aliens with big bolt gun pointing at the guy.
That one.
Trying to sound like a drunk homeless guy. Smelled like pee and garbage. He's got this shiny 308 just kind of like leveled on the guy.
Do you want to run out from the back? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Zero? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I run in from the back and literally like on the edge of the counter, I level the rifle at him and like, you know, aim the barrel at him, and I'm sitting there and I stammered and staggered that little, you know, drunken stupor to make myself look like a homeless guy with a really nice bolt gun for whatever reason, and just helping intimidate the guy.
All right. So the second he jumps out, the guy whips the gun back up to the grandson's head, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" whoa!" And he's like huddling down behind him, and he's like, "Yo!"
I'll just shout, "Oh, settle down. He's not gonna do anything."
I put my hands up and go, listen, no offense to the kid. We weren't here to save the kid. We were here for information. Now, we figured we could just hand you off to my boss, and that would be it. Or you can give us the information. They don't got to know that you told us. We just need to know some details. I'm willing to let you go.
I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I think I know a way for you to get what you want. I can get what I want. I think I got an idea, but it's gonna cost you a little bit of money.
Excuse me.
Oh, my friend. I think you misunderstand.
No. Hear me out. If you guys kill me, but don't decon me, they can bring me back, right? And they can put me in a different body. I don't give a shit if it's the lowest cost body over there, but they can do that, right? So you could kill me. You could take pictures, show your boss. I can give you information, and nobody would know that. Nobody would know that I gave you up the information, right?
I mean, I'm sure that would please my friend David here.
I shrug nonchalantly whilst sort of waving the stun battered in my hand.
With a drunken slur, Zero lets out in Dave's direction. I can hit them both from here.
I'm gonna put my hand on. And go, I don't know yet. Oh yeah. Okay. Just no.
We can deal with this, and I'll give you one better. We take you to our boss. We guarantee you he'll kill you and get you into a new body. So no one thinks that you gave up any information.
Call him,
You
call
died in
him,
the
call him and confirm. Call him, confirm, man. I'll give you everything.
Sure.
I'll give you everything I know.
The first thing you got to do is put the gun down.
I mean, call him first. Get me confirmation. He says it. I'll put the gun down, man. I'll put it down.
A little trust goes a long way. You
I'll
put
tell
the
you
gun
what.
down.
I'll tell you what.
Here, I look over at Zero and I go, Zero, just put the gun down.
Do we have any Zeppelis?
Yes, put it down.
I lower the barrel.
See? We're
So
not pointing guns at you.
I'll tell you what. I'll put the gun on the counter right over here. I'll take my hand. I'll put my hand in my pocket.
There we go. That's all I'm asking. Now I can go call my boss when I know that we're all not gonna murder each other.
My left hand lowers the barrel. My right hand stays on the stock, ready to snipe it back up.
Yeah. All right, and then I'm going to step outside, and I'm going to call. I knew remember his
Lontok?
name. Lontok McTire. Yeah.
Hey.
So I call Lontok.
Couple seconds. Lontalk's face pops up on the Nexus, and his head turns over. Mr. James Dunn, Dr. James Dunn. My apologies. What have you found out?
Well, we've got ourselves a bit of a predicament. Call me a softie, but
You're a softie.
thank you. We took care of most of those red coat goons that were at least in our neighborhood, but their leader has managed to snag himself a hostage. Not that we really care about the hostage; it's not really the point.
I mean, we want to avoid innocents getting hurt.
Collateral damage. Exactly, but he's not. We're currently in a negotiation phase. He's concerned about his family, reasonable enough, but we've got their leader. And he's willing to give over information, but he wants to be guaranteed that you'll kill him and put him in, not decon him, but kill him and put him in a new body so that they don't think he gained over the information, so he can protect his family.
The balls on this kid, huh?
I mean, it's a decent idea, especially.
It
if
is
you
a
can
decent
confirm the
idea.
information. And as you said, it prevents innocence.
He's not getting top of the line body. He's not getting nothing like that. That's for
He
damn
doesn't
sure.
care for that one. He just said he can give you the lowest common denominator body you can.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's more to my liking. All right.
So we can if you agree to this, I'll walk back in there, show you to him, then we'll take him to you directly so you can interrogate him. So better than us getting information, you can get the information directly from the source.
Why don't you see what you get out of him, and then bring him over, bring him by, and I'll do the rest. I'll do whatever I need to do to be thorough. Shall I say?
Well, let me walk in there. Just stay on the line. So I walk back in with this call up, and I hold up the Nexus so he can see the face and go, "This is my employer. He agrees as long as you can give me information right now. Once you give us the information, we'll take you to him, and he will get you a new body."
I have your word on that?
You have my word, Mr. Boss Man.
Oh, I'm not the boss, but I can give you the boss. I can let you know where with it.
I'm talking to Lontok.
Yeah.
Because Lontok's still online. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to give away who we're working for. Mr. Boss Man. What is it? You give him your word as well?
Terms are acceptable. I agree.
We're all rational individuals now. You let go of the kid. Jesse, don't shake your head at me.
So he puts his hands up, and the second he puts his hands up, the kid runs over to you guys and goes to go out the door.
Before he goes out the door, I grab him and I go, what the? Did your mom not call you?
I gotta get the pizza, but how do we pay? We gotta pay for our rent, man.
How are you gonna pay for the rent when you're dead?
I mean, how? Rent dead? How? And the kid's stammering. The kid's, you know, gibbering at this point.
Go check on your mom. She's not doing so good. All right.
All right. Can you? He hands you the key. Can you lock up when you're done?
Sure.
And you look over, and there's a giant hole where the front of the building is, where you know where bullets had gone through the front plate glass.
Bullets gone through.
Yeah.
And a Jesse.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I literally dove through the window.
Anyways. So I let him go, and I walk over. I gesture over to David. I'm like, get the gun.
I'll just walk casually over toward the weapon and secure it. And now the standoff has sort of, you know, the tension's lowered. I'll start going through and policing the various gear of the once alive gutter punks and see what we have.
All right.
Zero,
As well as policing any brass, just to, you know, cleaning up the scene as best I can.
Zero mutters after the kid as he runs out. Yeah, go check on your mom. She might have cancer.
So the gun that's laying on the counter is a Thunderbolt, AGA Thunderbolt. Let me drop one of those I'll drop in the party chat, or the party inventory. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I rolled an attack. Items.
And that's a tasty gun. Oh, hello. What caliber does it fire?
So it's a sawed-off shotgun is what it is. So,
is it? Oh,
yeah, it's a sawed-off shotgun.
Weird.
I kept on saying pistol, but it's a sawed-off shotgun. So,
What one? Thunderbolt is a pistol.
did I grab AGA Thunder? Did I say?
Thunder,
I said
okay.
Yeah, not the Thunderbolt. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's the Thunder. Right, sorry.
Yeah,
They're two different things made by AGA.
Yeah.
One's called a Thunder, one's called a Thunderbolt. Got it.
Okay. Yeah, that's why. Let's see. What else do we have? All the other guys have those light pistols. The crappy light pistols. So there's 1, 2.
More ammo though. You know.
More ammo. Yeah.
Ammo is good. I like ammunition.
They all had about 20 to 25 rounds when they began. So I'll say they all have 15 as an average on them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. I'm just gonna grab inventory. A lot of the other modules, they just put it together as a inventory package that you can just drop. They don't do that
Really
in this,
nice.
and I wasn't smart enough to do it. So, let's see. I will get that to you as we progress,
Yeah,
probably
sure.
on the break. So,
Yep. Let's not hold it up.
okay. So as you sweep the bodies available, you're able to pull some useful stuff off them, and Eddie's standing there. He's like, okay, I mean, all right. So who am I talking to here? What I gotta do? What I gotta do?
I'm gonna
Talk
point
to me.
I'm gonna point to James. Just
I need to know some very specific things. Who is your boss? Okay.
Okay.
Where is your boss living or headquartered? Where are you guys headquartered?
Okay.
And who is giving you all this money or information? Who is supporting you in the city?
So
You can't do it. You're not doing it alone. Those are the 3 things I need.
all right. So I can give you a definite answer on 2 of those. I can give you what I think's happening on the 3rd. I don't know on the 3rd, honestly. I'm just being honest with you, man. So Genna Frost is the head of the Redcoats. All right?
Gemma Frost?
Genna,
Spell it.
Genna.
Okay.
You know,
Good.
he's a weird dude, man. He's good with his fists, and he always talks about the Grand Master. The Grand Master. He serves the Grand Master. So when he's saying that, it makes me think about, you know, like where the money's coming in from, right? So this is, you know, we're in Hyde Park, right? We all have an idea who runs this town. Well, not, I mean, at least on the surface, right? We know who runs this town when it comes to crime.
Yeah. We're talking about Zeratus, right? Talking about Zeratus.
I mean, you said it, not me, but I mean, it's got to be, right? It's got to be. He's the one that runs this town. All money flows up, right?
I think Zeratus is paying for the Redcoats to do these things.
I personally, and this is me, man, I personally think that if it's not Zeratus, maybe the money ends at Zeratus, you know? So, you know, like, chaos is good down here. You know, it's good for business for them, you know? People get scared, they buy drugs. People get scared, they have to, you know, they lose their business at the borrow money. People get scared, you know, they have to turn to alternate means to live. I mean, shit, man. You know, it's hard living down here. That's why I fell in with these guys. You know, there's money in it. You know, they had us out there robbing and all this stuff, and for us to move in on somebody's turf like this, there got to be a blessing somewhere, right?
That is complicated, if that's the answer. But where is your headquarters? Where are you guys operating out of?
All right, so we're gonna pop over to the town map real quick, and I will share this with you. So if you remember right, Dark's place was down here in this block. I'm gonna put a marker on there, right? So Dark's place was down there, down in that general area. So they're talking about the headquarters being like a couple blocks to the west of that. There's like it's like a block off one of the major arteries, but there's 4 buildings right there, and 3 of them are abandoned. And he says the northeast warehouse over there, you know, off the main road over there, man. And you know what Dark's place is, right? Everybody knows what Dark's place is. It's right to the west of that. And he says, look, I'll give you the address. And
All right, what's the address?
he raises his hand and presents his Nexus, and he flicks it over to you.
Okay. So I take that, and then I kind of put it into a message, and I send it to the whole party, to the whole team, as well as sending a copy to Lontok.
Okay. So
With a message, 8 Redcoats HQ.
okay. Man, life ain't no joke down here, dude. Life no joke. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Trust me, we were all born and raised in the Hyde. We know.
So what happens next? What's the next play?
We take you to our boss, and he'll ensure that you get a body that's serviceable.
So be it.
All right.
And he just kind of looks resigned at this point. I don't know if I don't know if you came through. I heard the chuckle, but I didn't know if you were saying anything before that.
Oh, I said, is there anything we can do to patch that window up? Like, is
If
there, like,
anybody's
wood-
if anybody's handy with their hands and wants to try to find some, like, you know what I mean, like, you could probably find some you know, remnants of trash or something like that, like some like old signs or something like that to patch up in the meantime.
Hell, I got it. I made it. Just give me a second. God. And I'll start like scraping something together out of the random garbage outside.
Give me a repair roll, please, Jesse.
Can I
Ah.
assist him?
Can you what?
Nope, I'm gonna bet
Can I assist
Benny
him?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be a repair. Yeah.
There
There
it
you
is.
All right. You are good.
Forward
You're
and
able to
forward.
cobble something together, Jesse. You find some old plywood outside, like, just, you know what I mean, like, it's obviously broken, but like you
Yeah.
you cobble something together, you get the door boarded up, and
Do they have like a freezer or like a floor freezer or something like that in
yeah,
here?
they got like it's not quite a walk-in, but it's like it's a big old Hobart, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna take the weird dogs and put them in the freezer.
You gonna touch the dogs?
You're gonna actually touch those dogs? I ask aloud as you walk toward them.
What? We scared off their business. We might as well at least give them some extra meat.
Don't touch them.
I look out and go, they're probably irradiated. If you touch them, you're going to die.
Actually, do touch them, please. Be my guest. Become irradiated. Make my day.
Fine. God. Fine, I'm not gonna do it.
It might be the biggest high you ever get right before your brain melts. For real.
Yeah, well,
I
you
would
got a
pay to
point.
make that happen. Please, actually, no. Go drag the dogs. God damn it, why do I say that?
Just because I outshot you today doesn't mean you need to be a piss. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
God. I got it before, I mean, but at least now it just sounds petty, man.
Ooh.
I say absolutely nothing to this and just stare at him with a murderous gaze.
Yeah.
The gaze of a
yeah.
man whose days are severely numbered now.
I won't touch him, Your Highness, and I will walk away.
Maybe we should drag these bodies out.
I think he just called you the queen.
Wow, he gets cocky when he hits a couple of rounds once in his life, doesn't he?
I mean, didn't you almost blow a guy's hand off?
Yeah, apparently nobody finds that particularly impressive that I actually managed to, hit the goddamn hand of a guy and almost kill, rip it off with a cold shot around the freaking door. But hey, as soon as a junkie manages to land a few actual clean blows and actually kill something once in a while, and everyone goes nuts and he gets balls the size of Kingdom Come.
I think they're just impressed at the fact that he hit something other than the wall.
Or the pipe.
I'm just, at this point, I just put my hands above my head and go, fine, fine, be a cocky shit, see if I care.
All right. What's your guys' plan?
I'm guessing we're driving the leader over.
Yeah, so I figured we'd patch up the hole in the window for as best we could.
Okay.
Lock up, drag the bodies out of the guys, just leave them in the street because I don't have any particular desire to deal with them. And then I guess hop into the car and drive them to Lone Talks.
Okay.
I got a 10 on my starter check.
Jesse, you got a free one in the pocket. So
Mhm.
Betsy, Royster Life, you guys all hop in the car. Can you give me a positioning how you guys are sitting in the car?
I'm guessing the leader's in the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll be in the trunk. So you guys can like keep the leader because he could escape. He could like wiggle his way out and jump out.
All right. There's a
Okay.
pillow back there for you.
So we have our doctor in the trunk. I guess that Xero and I will be sitting either side of Eddie in the middle, in the back of the car. And I guess Anton is in the passenger front seat.
As always.
Alrighty.
I just kind of like keep like stealing glances at him.
At this point, I'm brooding. I'm severely pissed off. I'm just sitting there in a stupor.
Jesse's like blasting like super like high pitched optimistic music and just singing along with it. Not a care in the world.
So like making your way downtown, walking
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, exactly. He has like nothing even registers in his mind right now. He's just like having a good day. Everyone's happy. He's just great.
All right.
All the windows are down. It's like woo.
All the way. Okay. All right. So you guys pop in the car. You start to make your way out, and I'm gonna need a notice roll from everybody, please. Except for you, Dr. James Dunn.
Nope. That's got a 3.
I rolled 13.
And got a 5.
Let's see. David Greyson. Dr. David. What am I doing?
Doctor.
I'm so
Dr.
bad.
David.
I'm a doctor at shooting and murdering things, so yeah, I'd take a doctorate in that.
He's got a license to kill.
PhD.
00 status, darling.
You look over and you see the guy reach in his pocket, and just casual, just reach in his pocket, and he looks over at you, and when he withdraws his hand, he pulls the top off of something, and with that, we're gonna take a quick break from the Nexus.
Stun him! Stun the shit out of him!
I could, I guess.
Zero, eat!
Eat.
Protein! Protein!
Devour.
He's not actually a cannibal. Jesus, he was just messing with the kid.
I mean, listen, you get hungry enough. I'm just saying.
I mean, maybe his face.
It's nice and it's like a pig's face. You know what I mean? Like the cheek is the best part of a pig. You know?
Eat him out the door, just like whee!
Mike, you're a chef. What's that crunchy bacon stuff?
Pork belly.
Pork rinds?
Oh,
No,
chicharrones. Chicharrones.
Chicharron, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. The fried pig skin. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'm gonna let you guys know. My pre-packed celebration used to be me and when we weren't old, and me and all my friends used to go together. There's a place in Cambridge, and Jesse, I think we should do this next year. Me, you, Luna, and everybody that goes. It's $50 a person, and it's a pig roast. It's a whole suckling pig, and they scale it depending on how many people come for the event. So I've had cheek, I've had eyeball, I've had ear, I've had all the offal, and I also had brain pate. So it was interesting. Brain is interesting, but yeah, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna step away for 5 minutes, grab a drink, refresh, come back, and continue the story and find out what's going on in the Nexus. We'll see you in a few. All right, guys, so we've had a pretty eventful night so far. So I wanted to go back and take a look and read off some stuff that happened tonight. Katie Machen, thank you so much for that 7 months at tier 1. Katie Machen gave out 1 community sub. Let's see, Pork Shank 9 subscribed for 5 months with Prime. Wolf Squad subscribed for 13 months at tier 1. Gamer Mom 1 redeemed a random encounter. We got Katie Machen gave out another tier 1 community sub. Bawman cheered 1,000 bits. Katie Machen cheered 800 bits. Jim the Dim coming in with 500 bits. Gamer Mom Luna coming in with 250 bits. Clawman coming back in with another 1,000 bits. Jim the Dim subscribed for 5 months. Clawman coming in with another 1,000 bits. Katie Machen coming in with 1,000 bits. Jim the Dim coming in with 300 more. Katie Machen coming in with another 1,000 bits. Holy cow. Dirtbag Dawn, good to see you back, man. It's been a while, my friend. Thank you for that 100 bits. Bat Talk, thank you for that 5 months at tier 1. Shamdazzle Games, thank you so much for that raid, dude. It's good as always to see you, man. Anything for the cause, Katie Machen says. Anything for the cause. Well, it's certainly appreciated. It is absolutely appreciated. I was thinking to myself the other day, why can't we do this? Why can't we do midnight? Read back everything, the rad things you guys do for us. So I thought we'd institute that. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. Helping us keep this going, keeping the dream alive. Because someday we're all going to be billionaires and we'll be able to give back to the community as professionals too. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes, let the cast finish up doing what they do on their break, and then we'll get back into the Nexus. Also, while we were at break, a Benny came in to Anton from Clawman, so we made sure that was awarded. He can't see you, Anton, but I see you. We are 10 subscribers shy of 100 again. That's pretty rad. Numbers going back up. Big B's, welcome on in, man. Good to see you. I've had the pleasure of seeing you on a couple different shows now, and I was actually talking to Gamer Mom Luna yesterday about the character you pulled off on that production with Dice Tyrants for with the schism, the two separate personalities, man. That was pretty fucking rad, so kudos to you. Yeah, the Fate game. Yep. All right, we're going to be wrapping up the break in about a minute here, and then we were going to get back into it and continue the adventures of these misfits. All right, everybody, thank you so much for your patience while we took that break. Like I said, we like to do that mid-show so that we can stay fresh, put on a good show for you all. So we are now back, ready to get back into the Nexus. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for the support. So much support, like so much support tonight, and we really do appreciate it. So we're gonna get back into it. Cass, what do you think's happening in the car right now? Give me a quick 30-second bullet. Like, what do you think?
He's killing himself.
Grenade.
Yeah. Both.
Grenade and killing himself?
Yep.
Killing himself with martyrdom, basically. I think he's going to commit martyrdom. I think he's dead anyway, so.
All right. You guys ready to find out?
I am, yes.
Community, you ready to find out? Ready to get back into things? Let's do it. When we left off the break, our party was in the car heading over to Lontalk's establishment to meet up with him and transfer over the prisoner after the agreement they made. While sitting in the car, David Greyson happened to look over and saw that Eddie was fiddling in his jacket a little bit and didn't think much of it until he pulled forth a little canister, ripped the pin out of it, and took a giant deep breath as the purple and pink smoke started to escape from the canister in his hand. And he just rapidly started taking deep breaths. So who was sitting in the back seat again? Just remind me.
That'll be me.
And Xero. Yeah.
Let me get rules from you folks, and that is going to be what do we call this? This is a vigor roll, please.
I roll a 4.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't roll right. Sorry.
Nope.
I think I'm gonna Benny that.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 2.
That's probably a good choice.
Hey, it was a 5.
All right, you guys notice in time and start to hold your breath. You've seen this effects. You know what this is, and I believe you said, Jesse, that the windows are open. You had the music pumping, right?
Oh, I could only control my window, so Jesse would have his window down. I'm not sure about anybody else's because they're manual.
Okay.
So
All right. So what are you guys doing? Let's go on initiative. Let's do it like this. Hold on. I gotta clean this up for a second, and we'll do this. All right, so I'm going to start from the top and do a fresh roll, and we'll start there.
Ooh.
Zero coming in with that Joker. So again, for those for those out there in the audience, so what Zero has thus done is given every member of his team a Benny, as well as being able to jump into the initiative order at any point. Would you like to hold that initiative order, or would you like to act?
I think I'm gonna act, but I would like some clarifications if you don't mind.
Sure.
This item that he's got that he's like using.
Yep.
What does it look like?
It's a small canister, probably about 4 inches tall, 4 to 5 inches tall, 2-inch diameter. You have seen this canister or this type of canister before.
Okay. What is it normally?
You saw it the first night at the Rat.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to take a 2-part action and make this kind of epic, right? First thing I want to do is one-handed. My right hand, I'm going to come across and I'm going to slam the canister into his face, and then I'm going to whip it up the window next to me.
Give me a fighting roll.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Fighting.
Okay.
So let's go back to the other map real quick, because we can just use that for the rolls. So you guys are currently sitting in the car. I'll share it again so everybody has it. If you need to make a roll on him, he will be out in the street. I'm going to clear all the pointers. So he is out in the street right there, and you can drop your rolls on him as needed for mechanic's sake.
Okay. So this is kind of a surprise action. So I need a tiny rule clarification.
Sure.
Sorry with you. I've got the professional edge of assassin.
Okay.
And the way the edge reads is assassins are trained killers who know how to kill even the toughest foes. They have +2 damage rolls when their foe is vulnerable or they have the drop. So because in the very first initiative, does he even see me moving or coming, or can I get this off?
I'm gonna okay. So for reasons not yet known to you, I'm gonna say this applies. I'll leave it at that for right now.
Okay, cool.
So
Okay.
So if you if you're gonna punch him,
Yeah, I'm gonna slam the canister into his face, and then with my second part of my action, whip it out the window so it doesn't fill the car with all these fumes.
already.
So here's a fighting roll. Any penalties you want to hit me with?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that with a total of a 4. I don't know why it was a 2.
Oh, you get the bonus from the Joker. You get the +2 from the Joker.
So you would make it if you don't want to Benny it. Yeah.
Okay. I'll use the Benny. Why not? So 5. I'll just take the 5.
Okay.
And then what would you like for damage? Just strength?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you could drop the so if you go into your combat, you should have an unarmed, right? Or no?
I have survival, hunting rifle, and gyrock pistol. I do not have an unarmed.
Interesting. Create an attack.
It's strength die plus weapon die for a melee.
And there's no weapon, so it'd be base. What's your base 6?
I'm using the canister to hit him in the face with it.
Yeah, it's. I'd call it an improvised weapon. I'm just gonna do it as a melee. So I'm sorry, David. I was on your character sheet. I think I created you a melee.
Oh, well, okay. I'll take a melee.
I'm looking at something real quick.
Okay.
Non-lethal too, I would imagine, right? What?
With the metal canister? I don't know.
It's a melee weapon. I don't know. With an improvised weapon. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Take a quick look. Doc, you have any thoughts?
I found it. If it's a light improvised weapon, damage is strength plus D4.
So damage would be strength plus D before? Okay.
Yeah, metal beer stein, fist size, rock, pistol. Says damage would be strength plus a D4.
Okay, so it's the same as my survival knife.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I would just do that then. Okay. You can use that as the attack. Okay.
Okay.
102 in the main book.
Here we go. Wonderful Eddie.
Jeez.
Oh God.
12 points of damage from the metal case that gets slammed into his face and with one of those mush mouse maneuvers before I whip it out the window.
Remember how, Jesse, you remember how bad physical, melee damage can be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely remember.
Does your jaw still hurt or?
It haunts him in his dreams. Yeah.
All right. Give me a athletics or agility roll to try and snatch that canister and throw it out the window.
Okay. That is going to be an athletics. Or can I roll agility unskilled? Or just straight up agility?
Straight agility.
Okay. That's an 8.
All right. So, I literally almost said gunner. So Zero reaches over and backhands the guy, and I'm sorry, comes with the back of his hand and grabs the canister as the guy pops the top of it and the smoke starts spraying in the room. He hits the guy in the face with it and then whips it back to the other side out the window. I'm gonna need a vigor roll though from anybody sitting in the back. One more round.
Okay.
Okay.
That is a 7.
And I roll a
Okay.
10.
You're both good. You're both. You were able to hold your breath as you did this. All right. Jesse Rains, it's your turn.
Jesse didn't notice him doing anything, but I noticed the purple smoke at this point.
I would say there's a very good chance. Roll a notice. On anything but a fumble, you notice a commotion in the backseat.
It's almost a fumble. Okay. As I'm driving, just making my way downtown, I am just going to, I'm just gonna turn around while still trying to like drive straight, and be like, "What the hell's going on?" And just like staring at Xero as he's like beating this man in the face.
Okay. It gets to Eddie's turn, and he starts crying. He just literally starts crying. He's like, what's sense motive in this? if anybody wants to get a feel for it, it just,
Notice?
yeah, give me a notice, everybody.
7.
3. I'm gonna Benny that for that
Word.
one.
Jesse got a 10.
Just gonna Benny my notice because I want to notice whatever is going on. 7. That's much better.
Okay. So you guys just, everybody with Dr. James Dunn, because he's having a nice little snooze in the back of the car. He's, resting his eyelids, getting 40 winks. You guys just notice blood's flowing down from his nose, and he's just crying, and his head just kind of hangs in absolute defeat at this point, and he just looks like a broken man.
Man, do you want a beer?
Don't offer him a beer.
What else is gonna happen?
So we can continue to be on initiative if you all would like, or we do not have to be at this point.
If he's not going to take any more aggressive actions, I think we're good.
Well, I wanted to cuff him and stun him, but that's just me.
Go for it. You do
Okay.
you. Live your dreams.
I'm gonna. Noticing that his face is streaming with blood after he took one heck of a punch from Xero.
Oh,
I'm just
missing
gonna-
some teeth.
I'm probably is missing a few teeth in the process.
Yeah, he's spitting chiclets.
His face is just a mashed mess. I'm gonna growl at him and say, "Oh, son, you fucked up now." Before I now, would it be reasonable to assume that I have one of those like zip tie cuffs on me?
You could fashion something.
Okay, so I'm gonna use
like
I'm
a
gonna
belt
try
or
and use-
something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use basically like a belt or some laces or something. I'm gonna use something that I'm gonna cuff this guy so he can't use his hands anymore.
Okay.
And then I would like to, with the stun baton, turn down the power just enough so it's gonna put him to sleep. Is that possible?
Yeah, you could be able to do that.
Okay.
So you're gonna cuff him and just jolt him and put him
I'm
in.
gonna cuff him, or I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna say goodnight to him, quite frankly, because I've had it up to here with this kid.
Okay. All right. So David reaches
Man, you want a
over
beer?
and secures his hands with a belt, and then takes out his baton, looks to the side real quick, just adjusts it, and stabs it into his neck real quick, jolts into his neck. It arcs, and he twitches, and his head just falls forward. His head actually falls forward and smacks the back of Jesse's car, dripping blood down the back seat.
I'm just
The
gonna
front
go,
seat,
"Don't
the
worry."
back of the front seat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
Don't worry, he's not dead, unfortunately.
Man, what am I gonna do with this nuke? Whatever.
Xero just kind of looks at Jesse, looks over at David, and then looks between the two of them at the unconscious, broken-nosed, missing tooth individual, and looks back at David. Hi.
At this point, I'm just sort of sitting there with my arms crossed, brooding, and just gonna mutter. I really did bugger that up, didn't I? Should have damn checked the bastard.
Hey, man, shit happens. You want a beer?
No, I do not want one of your pathetic beers.
All right, man.
Oh, one.
There you go.
One.
There's more in the glove compartment. It's a cooler in there, so
Yeah.
those ones are ice cold.
Oh god.
Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be?
That's why there's
It's
no
literally
AC.
just full of like it's just full of ice cubes and a pool of water.
Oh, there's no AC in the car. The AC is routed to the glove box to keep the beer cool.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Mike, if I crane my neck around and I look outside, where did that canister go?
It's just in the middle of the
Ding,
streets.
ding,
You
ding,
see,
ding, ding.
like we've all, when we were shithead kids, we've thrown a soda out the side of the window. It just spun back down the road, spitting plumes of pink and purple smoke into the air.
Are there people around that could hurt?
I mean,
Hurt being a relative term.
there's people in the area and they're more curious about it, and they're just taking a look over and seeing what it is. Once they realize what it is, they'll probably run over and grab it and escape for a little bit.
Okay. I poke Anton on the shoulder. Hear me.
Just grab one from the slightly dripping from the glove box, put it over.
I use the moisture to get the blood off my
Yeah.
hand and like crack it open, start sipping.
I just love the idea that it's just like it's waterproofed with duct tape and there's just a pool in there.
Salted, so you lower the freezing point.
Oh god.
That's
Wonderful.
a thing, by the way. That is
yeah.
a thing. Yep.
Science.
Your fun fact for the day, kids. If you want to keep your sodas cool in the summertime, put some salt in the little freezer there.
While all this is going on, I'm just thinking that James is gonna jolt awake a little bit from all the commotion. He's gonna bang on the trunk a little bit and be like, "Keep it down there. Some of us are trying to sleep."
Hey, you're not the only one in this car I punched in the face now.
I'm gonna go over one of the many potholes.
Oh.
Put 'em.
Oh my god. It is.
Way downtown.
Sorry, we can't hear over how much we don't care.
Anybody has been.
How's that hole looking?
If anybody has been to Boston, there is potholes that you could hide
Everywhere.
Whitey Bulger in.
Yeah. Yeah, there are.
He was
And the streets
literally
are about the
he was hiding in the potholes for 25 years, 30 years. So
Oh gosh, and the streets are about the size of a potato chip bag. So
a lot
you
of
can't
those
avoid
side
them.
cobblestone roads, man, they're brutal.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that would have been better. So we make our way to Lawn Talk.
okay. You guys get over to the Sinferno, where Lawn Talk typically does his business. And when you get over there, you tell me what you guys are doing.
I'll let Dunn out of the trunk. Hey there, Sleeping Beauty.
What sleep? You hit every single pothole in Boston.
There is no street with no potholes in Boston.
It's true. I can vouch for that.
Gun for everyone.
You want a beer for the head?
They were too busy
Yes.
drinking beers to avoid them.
I grabbed
What was that commotion, anyways?
I grabbed the dude that was between me and David. I grabbed him by like the head. Does he have like longer hair or like any hair to grab onto?
Yeah.
Okay. I grab him by like a handful of hair and I pull him out of the middle of the seat.
What the hell did you do to him?
Oh, be
You're
careful.
not the only
with
one in the car I
damaged
punched in the face now.
Why'd you punch him in the face?
Because he tried to gas me and David.
What do you mean gas?
He
It
had a
worked.
gas canister on him.
Yeah, one of those canisters, puedo one of the arojo, the smoke that was like
What?
the
From the rat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those.
You remember that the guys who tossed those were working with the cult, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's not our problem now. It's yeah, we have a job to do, and let's give it to the boss.
Illuminati, man. Illuminati everywhere. Freaking lizard aliens.
The cult and the symbol and the emblem on the jacket all kind of match up, don't they, James?
Do they? I don't remember if they looked similar.
And what did I tell you guys before we started getting all involved in this? Remember when I pulled David aside and we had that little discussion by all the warehouses and I was connecting the dots, making all the pieces kind of fit together? Well, no me digan, amigo. Don't want to listen to Xero.
I mean, to be fair, the last time we had a deep conversation, you were also believing in the lizard aliens, so.
As did you, if I remember rightly.
Yes, because I've experienced them. All right. They
They
came to me in my cell and gave me a weird box of information.
I'm
that
going to
I
shrug
can't.
at this point with a complete just disregard to any of this Illuminati nonsense and alien talk. I am just going to say, look, I screwed up. I didn't check the bugger. This arsehole, pointing towards Jesse, threw me off. I'm sorry. He had a canister. We dealt with it. He's cuffed. He's asleep. And Xero, be careful. Don't damage the goods. I'm going to point at you as he's holding him by his hair. It has to be in one bloody piece. Well, a few pieces.
I hold my hands up and I go, I'm just a quiet sociopath with a bolt gun.
Listen,
fair.
that was in his head. You didn't hear that. I go, could you check him now to see if he has anything else?
Oh, I suppose. Xero, do you mind putting him against the car so he doesn't fall down?
Grab him by shoulders, hold him up against car, prop him up.
Thank you. And I'm going to just do a pat down, basically. Standard stuff, just patting down, see if he's got anything else on him.
You find, typical, pack of smokes here, and you find one more canister in his pocket.
What a prat! He was carrying two of these. I pull up another one. I'll toss it over to James. Here.
I'll take a look at it. I'm gonna investigate it. Does it have any kind of markings or anything on it? Any kind of descriptions written on it?
It's got this one has a symbol on it that you've seen very recently.
It's the symbol of the demon, isn't it?
No, it's a symbol. It's the Red Coast symbol, almost like it's their branded material or branded product.
Okay, well, I put it in my pocket. Actually, I don't put it in my pocket because they're gonna search us at the door. I put it in the trunk of the car and close the car. I go,
Okay.
We'll hold on to that. Let's go deliver this asshole to Lontok.
Oh god, I can't wait to get this thing off of my shoulders and get paid.
I look over at Xero and go, Xero, why? I'm not gonna ask about the bloody hands. I assume it has to do with the bloody face, but clean your hands off a little bit.
Gee, you didn't even have to roll for that. That was a free skill check right there, Dr. James Dunn.
I use what's left of my beer to kind of like rinse my hands and wipe it off on this guy's jacket.
I give an okay sign. Like, cool.
Okay. They drag his bloodied face, bloody body towards the door. I assume there's still the bodyguards are still there. The bouncers are still there.
In fact, the same bouncer that is there that you had the pleasure of meeting last time, Dr. James Dunn.
So I hoist the guy with my left hand to carry him in,
Mhm.
and with the right hand I give him the finger guns.
Yeah. I walk up and go, "What's up, my man? We're here to see Lontok again.
Ah,
The guy with the bloody face. The guy with the bloody face is with us."
Lontok said that you would be coming. Would you follow me to the service entrance, Dr. James Dunn?
Of course.
Ooh.
With him, right? I point to the
Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
And you all as well. And bring your new friend. Seems like
I'm
he had
gonna
a. Did he have a little slip
He
on the walk over here, or?
Yeah, he fell down some stairs.
Ah.
It
I
was
understand.
a very clumsy accident.
And he just smiles, and his mechanical teeth, the oversized incisors, are accentuated in that very wicked, knowing smile. So you guys walk over to the side. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was just saying I'm going to follow along behind my hands in my pockets, just casually.
Yep. You guys walk over to the side of the building. It's typically it's honestly a service entry. You think this is where, based on, this is a high class place. We all, I described it before as a place where there's a very discerning clientele. So if you walk in there with somebody bundled over your shoulder, forgive us, but we have to have you come through this way. And there's facilities downstairs where maybe this conversation can happen a little more secure.
Say no more.
So as you guys walk over to the side of the building, you do see in fact a service entry. It's got one of those doors, it's a double door, opens from the middle out to accommodate for cargo going in. You walk in, and this is the quintessential Boston old building. The foundation down below is all rock and mildewy, and you walk in farther, and you go through a steel double door, solid steel double door, and when you go through, there's two doors off to the left-hand side, and it looks like there is a metal chair bolted to the floor in one of those rooms with some shackles already in place. If you'll escort your new friend into the room, it would be appreciated.
Carry him in, hoist him in.
Well, look, they got the place all set up and everything. Impressive. I've been so much this under my breath.
David Greyson, because I'm going to treat your character as a passive notice, give me a notice roll, please.
Sure thing. Kadushki. That is terrible. That is a critical bloody failure. What is with my rolls recently? My goodness. All right,
as you walk into the room, you kind of trip over your feet and fall down real quick. You didn't see there was a crack in the ground that you did not see.
Jesse puts his hand out.
I'm gonna bat it away as I pick myself up.
All right. Are you okay, Mr. Greyson?
Fine, yeah, it's just been a long day.
I completely understand. Maybe after the unpleasantness, we can retire upstairs and you guys can partake of some of the hospitality of Sinferno. We'd have to get you cleaned up a little bit first, but maybe we can find some house coats somewhere. Right.
I nudge Xero and go, meatballs or ravioli.
Ooh, okay.
I made the formula.
Ben.
Ravioli, yeah.
Ravioli. So he says Lontok will be right with you. Couple minutes go by, he goes back outside, and you guys are sitting there. The guy is secured into the chair, and a couple minutes later you guys hear the sound of wheels coming across the what it sounds like is like an elevator door opens up, and then a cart is pushed out of the door. You hear the rattle of things on a cart as the wheels go over the threshold of the elevator door, and then you hear the occasional skiff as it's coming your way. The wheel must have a uneven mark on it at some point, and it keeps on making a noise as it comes over. Is everybody standing in the room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. A couple seconds go by, and you guys watch, a cart comes around and starts to get wheeled into the room, and Lontok is standing there. He's got his bowler hat on, nice and neat. But he has taken off his nice coat, and right now he's standing there with a dark t-shirt and just a vest on. And as you watch, he walks into the room and unveils, takes the paper off the top of the cart, and the first thing he grabs are nitrile gloves and draws those on with a snap and a smile at the gentleman sitting down there. Almost as you forget something, he taps his head and he looks at the guy and he walks out of the room, and he comes back with another chair. And as he walks into the room, he puts the chair down in front of the guy, spins it around, takes a seat on it, rests his hands up on the back of it, and just kind of wrings his hands for a second and says, I'd like to introduce myself to you. My name is Long Tak Mataya. And there's been a lot of activities in my town. And I think we'll have a conversation about that. And he looks around to you guys, and you guys got very well done. Very well done. Could I interest you guys in another job?
Maybe. We just need some break. Maybe a little bit of a break. Depends on how
I don't
big it
think
is.
it has to be done tonight or today.
So kind of like before, as he like introduces himself just afterwards, he kind of leans over to the unconscious guy and like almost like ventriloquist style, like grabs the dude's chin and like moves it up and down and goes, "Hi, I'm the dummy that tried to blow up a car with chemicals."
At some level, he hears me. We'll see. But how about this? How about dinner on me tonight? Once you guys get washed up a little bit, they'll get some maybe not so bloody clothes for you. And how about you guys enjoy dinner on me? And I'm gonna I'll see to some credits being deposited into your Nexus accounts.
Sounds good. And we'll talk about that job at your leisure.
It concerns this, so we'll
I
talk.
will say that he had a canister of what was the drug called? It's been so long since we've
Connect.
Haze?
is
Haze?
it Haze?
Connect.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Connect, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He had a canister of Connect that he tried to pull on us out of panic. So they at least have Connect. Oh, and one other thing. He mentioned the name of their boss.
Okay.
I tell him it was Genna Frost.
That name is not ringing a bell.
He also apparently the boss keeps mentioning someone called the Grand Master, and Genna is apparently some sort of martial arts guy.
Interesting.
Likes
These
to
are
punch
all
things, apparently.
these are all new names in the town. This is new blood.
Yeah, his theory, he didn't know who was being paid, but his theory seems a little off base. He thinks that Zeratus is behind a lot of these guys, but I don't see Zeratus interested in these fellows.
I'll say this. All money flows up in this town.
That's what he said.
I don't know if it stops at Zeratus, but I certainly know most of the money in this town flows up to him. I even pay my tax.
Yeah, we have had our run. Good, mostly.
This changes things a little bit. Let me think on things, and I will reach out to you. But for tonight, why don't you enjoy yourselves up in courtesy of me up in the restaurant?
Thank you.
I'll push off from the wall, give a sort of a mock salute to Lontok, and file out of the interrogation room.
Who's the last person out of the room?
Probably Xero.
Give me a notice roll, please.
Seven.
The last thing you see as you walk out of the room is Lontok reaches over onto the tray, grabs a small package, snaps it in front of the guy, and the guy starts awake real quick, looks around the room, and just locks eyes with you, and a look of terror passes over his face that you haven't seen in a very long time. Lontok turns, looks at you, smiles, and shuts the door.
I think we lost Loken.
Yeah.
Everybody down here.
Everybody, give us a second. Let's see if we can get Loken back. Timestamp, Anton.
Already done. Got the whole list here.
Thank you.
Done.
So, what do you guys? I mean,
There you go.
all right. He just said he crashed, so give us a couple seconds here, Neil. He should be back in a second.
Oh, here you go.
What in the world was that?
Bobby, what in the hell?
Discord's acting weird.
Yeah, Discord's
Yeah.
been really weird this last. All right.
Oh, so was that just me or was that everyone?
No, it was you.
There's
That was just you.
But I've been clipping
I
in
don't-
and out and having
Weird.
like.
I
issues
don't
having
with
problems
understand.
with
It
it
just
this much, too.
died. I'm sorry. I literally got to the point where Xero had rolled his 7 and that was it. I hadn't heard a single thing since then. I apologize.
No worries. So for your benefit, I'll repeat it.
Thank you.
I don't know if I can say it with as much drama as I did before. So
Not the same gravitas.
not the same gravitas, but so as Xero starts to leave the room, he looks back and sees Lontok walk over to the cart, and he picks up a small package, walks over to the unconscious man, snaps it under his nose. The man's head jerks back with a start. He looks around the room and looks around in obvious fright. His eyes lock with Xero's, and a look of horror passes across his face like Xero has not seen in a long time. And as Xero goes to walk out of the room, Lontok spins around, walks over to the door, and with a smile at Xero, he closes the door.
I give the guy a little one of these finger waves, and so I walk out the door before it closes.
Oh my god.
Don't try to gas my friends, dude. Sorry. I got no pity now.
Welcome to my world. You'll fit right in, I promise.
And you guys can thank the Gamer Mom Lumina for the random encounter in the car.
Oh, was that the random
Ooh.
encounter?
Yes.
Oh, that was well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that was tasteful. Well played.
It doesn't always have to be, a full fight, but
Mike,
I to be radiated animals.
I would just like to say Mike's new scent via Calvin Klein, Sauvage.
Savage.
I like Sauvage, all right? That stuff smells good. Just saying.
I really apologize. Cass, can you entertain people for about hopefully a second here?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
Hey.
Sorry about that.
Hey, chat. How's it going? Chat. You should debate in chat who's your favorite character in this.
Oh God,
What's your favorite
you
nut?
Debate, you should consider it yours truly. Otherwise, I will
that's
find a
a
way
horrible
to
question.
update the
We've done
Greyson
before.
in
We
every
should
single
do
one
that
of them.
again. Just saying.
I just want the chat to be arguing with each other, and then for us all to feel bad when Xero is the answer.
It would obviously be Xero, let's be honest.
I mean, him and his
That's what-
38 bennies.
38
Yeah, I mean, he has the
bennies.
favor of the chat.
The
That's
silence.
what you get when you're
all
here
done.
first, I suppose.
Ooh.
Suck up to me? No, you'll be fine. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. It's not my house, not my rules. I'll just punish you tomorrow. That's all.
Oh,
he'll just
God.
punish you tomorrow on his channel when you are in his house.
All right, so this is kind of beneficial. Well, it kind of works out. Guys, we're at a good stopping point for tonight. And I just got a call from work. So it's going to kind of up really well. We're going to be ending a little bit early, and I do apologize about that, but I'm actually really glad because we almost didn't get to play again tonight because of work.
Yeah.
But I have a customer soon, but it's a really good stopping point. So I got about 5 minutes before I got to jump off. So let's check in with the cast and see how everybody's doing and what they thought of tonight. Jesse Reigns.
Jesse had a ball. This is the best day ever. This one, this session and last session were like the best days ever for Jesse. So he's having a good day.
Free drugs.
Free
Drugs for Jesse.
The canister.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought about that, but I don't know what the group will think about that if they just like wake up in the middle of the night to this like a green or a purple haze slowly coming out of the hole in the wall.
I swear.
Do you think
Throw
do you think there would be any escaping for them to see, or I mean, I think that's optimistic, right?
He's just gonna like pull the pin, let it all out into like a cardboard box or something that it's like an airtight container, so you can just huff it every now and then.
Exactly.
A hot box.
Yeah, exactly.
Literal hot box that he just keeps under his bed.
Jesse had a good day. He's about to go like ham on some whatever high quality liquor he can get, and he's gonna go eat actual food and whatever all that means. He'll probably destroy whatever like fancy code he's in pretty shortly. So yeah, he's having just a good old time.
Excellent. All right, Anton Varikov.
Oh hell yeah, man! This is so good. I just want to play more every day. Like just being able to play this much, you spoiled us now with these constant like weekly sessions again.
Yeah.
I was getting used to it.
I deserve this. Whatever. I deserve this. And then Anton froze. All right, Xero.
I gotta be honest, I entered the night and I was a little low energy. I was a little trying to get the energy up and going. And the morning where we played, just like every time we sit down and play together, it was like, all right, what's next? And I'm like ready to keep going. It was awesome. And it's really kind of cool. I was thinking a lot about character development, Xero, and what we originally sat down with. Mike and I sat and talked a lot about it, and I really like where he's going. I'm really having a lot of fun with the story. So again, thank you, Mike.
No worries. Dr. James Dunn.
My character is kind of in this weird situation where he's starting to feel bad for the people he's leading into the throes of these evil monsters who are going to get sick twisted pleasure. But he also knows that like this dude just did everything wrong. He did everything he could do to like make when Xero has to punch you in the face and knock you out, then you know you've stepped over the line. Besides, he's also part of a crew.
Yeah, I mean,
an old lady before, you know.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So he's starting to hit that middle point of kind of just being like, is this the right thing to do? But in terms of like personal with me, my voice has been just raspy all day.
Yeah.
It's I'm having a blast. It's fun. I enjoy the different dynamics and the how we can play off one another is very nice. So
awesome. Look at Anton is just frozen in another screen now. Who did I miss? Jesse?
No, you got Jesse. No, you didn't get.
David Greyson.
David.
Yeah, David.
Yes, it appears that's been the name of the day today. I've been rather forgetful, haven't I?
Let's be honest.
I've had a particular. I don't know. It appears that I've done nothing of real value today, other than fumble some rolls and look like I'm a bit of a jackass. But it is what it is.
Comic relief is comic relief. It fits into the drama of the overall package.
The murderous, ruthless British mercenary is hardly what I would describe as comic relief. There you go. It's dark and all that, isn't it?
Hey. The professional doctor misdiagnosed cancer and he can never live it down. Okay.
Ever.
Never gonna live that down ever.
I suppose I did get to murder somebody, tase somebody else, and also almost shoot the hand off his person. So I suppose it wasn't all bad. From me personally, though, I think that was a good day. You know, I enjoyed the story as always. I thought the random encounters very well played. Bravo, DM. Bravo on that one. But yeah, I need to do better at standing on my own 2 feet when it comes to negotiating with stuff and talking aloud without the team. I'm not very good at that yet. That's my newness still showing.
There you go. I mean, there's always points to improve upon you, especially if you're like, now that you have some playtime and you're like, oh, this is kind of the direction I'd like to go. You know what I mean? You can always build your character towards that. Which brings me to one of my final points. We're gonna do some advancement. We're gonna talk down because we don't have levels, but Savage Worlds has a different system. So I'm gonna talk to the cast about that this week, early this week probably. I'll send a message, and they are gonna be advancing a little bit. So.
Ooh.
Yep.
And I'm taking that shotgun, by the way.
Okay. All right. So one point I wanted to bring up that really stuck out in my mind tonight with Jesse. Oh wait. Who was it? Oh, Loken, David Greyson. When you were trying to shoot if you had fumbled, you would have shot the guy, the hostage.
Oh, I don't fumble though.
So
I thought that.
fumble is GM discretion essentially, and you're trying to like thematically put it in. And I'm like, this absolutely makes sense. If he fumbles right now, he's shooting the kid. Like,
that's fine.
Whether he kills him or not, that's a whole nother story. But
exactly, I would have winged him or something, or if he died and saved it, wasn't the objective of the mission, was it?
Yeah. True. All right, guys, we are gonna end for tonight. You can catch us next week, Monday night. Neural Nexus Zero. We'll be back to continue the adventures, and I've got something really fun planned for next week. Provided we get to play. But in the meantime, we're gonna go raid the Dice Tyrants, friends of the How I Nerd channel and part of the Storytellers User Stream team. So we're gonna kick off that raid. I'm gonna send it over the ending screen. I would like to. I gotta go work right now, so I will not be able to be in the Discord to do the post show. Jesse, do you think you could help us out? And
I'll be in there. Yeah.
Okay, you can run that for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. If you're new to the channel and haven't joined our Discord, please do so. Oh, what just happened? That raid though. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Luna. Jump in the Discord, meet the community, become part of our community, and one of us. And we'll see you guys next week. Be safe out there. Take care of your friends and take care of your family. And we look forward to seeing you soon.